Welcome to my apartment hunting series. I did one previously in downtown LA, and a lot of people like that it actually included prices and locations, which is kind of unheard of in apartment hunting videos and tour videos, because a lot of times it's going to be places that people are actually looking to live, so they don't want to give the addresses or the exact prices, but that is not the case for me. I just love going on tours. I love watching tour videos and going on the tours and pretending that I'm actually looking for an apartment. And that is what I am doing for you today, and I'm going to do Santa Monica, California, and I'm going to put a little bit of a twist on it, and we're going to do the cheapest place that I could find in a formal actual apartment, not just like an individual unit or a roommate situation, to the most expensive one. So it goes from under $3,000 to over $6,000 on the low end, and the actual unit we're going to see is a one bedroom for over $8,000. So stay tuned, that is going to be the last one, and soon I will do a video probably like Hollywood, California, maybe some other locations. If you have any area you want me to do some tours in, let me know. But before we get started, please hit that subscribe button and that like button down below. It really helps me in my YouTube journey and allows me to have more time to be able to do these videos when they actually perform well. And maybe someday I'll actually get paid from YouTube and be able to do this as a career because I enjoy it, I'm passionate about it. But blabbering and self-promotion aside, I post videos every single Wednesday, and let's get this one started. My windows are dirty and I barely know where I'm going, but right up here is the Broadway. We're about to go tour this place. It's actually pretty outside and it's prime location. I'm kind of in an old elevator, about to go to the leasing office for a walk-in tour, but it's not self-guided, so I'll get what I can. Perfect, I had no idea, but it is another self-guided tour, and this is the Broadway apartments. That's all the units they have. The highlighted ones are the ones that are coming available, and this is the one that I am touring now, and I will show you guys what the unit looks like and the amenities of this one because they're actually open. Okay, let's figure out where I'm going. So the hallways are all open, and it's like this courtyard style. It's actually really pretty, but that's the courtyard style and multiple balconies. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Let me get my mask off and show you guys what this place looks like. So like I said, this is the Broadway, and this will either be the cheapest or the second cheapest. I will keep you guys updated. But when you first walk in, this is the doorway, and I like that this one's actually open concept when you first walk in. Let me just show you, okay? When you first walk in, it looks like this. It's hard to show you all in frame, but then there's these big windows, and I'm guessing it looks like a balcony, so I'll show you guys that in a moment. But let's go over here, let's pan. So I'm not really sure where you'd put furniture. I guess like a couch here and maybe a TV in that corner. I feel like that would make the most sense, but then you're walking into your couch, if that makes sense, from the doorway. But over here is the kitchen. And for the price range, it's actually a pretty good sized kitchen. So they have a fridge. It looks like they have a washer dryer combo. And then there's plenty of counter space above here. And then there is the microwave, stove, oven, dishwasher, sink, and it's all really nice. Though we did say the other units have gray countertops, not white, but other than that, the finishes are really pretty and the floor plan is nice. But I think he said that someone already took this unit, but it's available to see it. But here's what it looks like, and then it has a pretty good size window looking out. And you could probably fit a TV right here and a bed over there, but let me show you from afar what it looks like. So this is how much space you would have. Over to the right, it is two closets. So they're sliding mirror doored closets and just a random pipe. And then behind here is another sliding door, so almost like his and hers. And then over here is the bathroom. There is a tub shower combo, and again a good amount of space on the floor. There's a toilet with the toilet seat up, how sexy. And then there is a single sink and cabinet space below, so it's like okay amount of space, but it's not like that much storage. But in general, it's a pretty good open concept feel, and I just love the like paint color, like the cream color and the design. But over here is what I think is gonna be my favorite part because I'm a little bit biased and I love balconies. Is it open? Oh. So there's a pretty good amount of space on the balcony. But it is like street facing, and it's not like it has really much of a view. So it looks like there's more units down that way, and they have varying sizes. But it would be kind of crazy to have like your balcony on this main of a road, but again, it's central location. Because this street right here is such a main street, and then the water is literally right there. Like that's where the water is, and it's such prime location because this main street has so much going on, especially further down that way is where like the mall and all that is. But again, the beach is literally right there, so it's only a couple blocks away, so it's really close. It's funny, I can hear someone's GPS and their music playing. But either way, it is a prime location. I love the architecture of this building specifically. But let's get the store closed so we can listen to other things and not the car's music. Amazing. But let's go check out the amenities. So when you get off the elevator, this is the amenity area that you walk out to. So there's a good amount of seating out here. So there's like the table and the bar top seating to look off at the same view that we saw from the apartment. And then it does look like they have a little grill here. And he did say there's a pool, so I'm guessing that's around the loop. So we'll see that in a moment. Oh, perfect. So around here is the pool area. Okay, I cannot figure out this gosh darn gate, and I don't feel like getting the person, so you guys can see it from here. There is the hot tub and seating area, and then there is a pool and some grills, but you can see it plenty fine from here instead. Oh, and here is the second floor gym space they have. So it looks like they have a pole system. They got some bikes, or not bikes, the standing things. And then they have some treadmills. So it's just kind of like a little gym space. There's not even any real weights besides this one pole machine with weights. But it's still a gym. Still a gym. And on to the second most expensive place of the day. So the gate just opens when I get close to it. There we go. It's a really pretty gate though. In prime location. But the next one's actually even better location than this one is. Because this one's a couple blocks from the ocean. The next one is literally on the ocean. This one is self-guided, thank goodness. I love that about Windsor properties. Don't know which side it's gonna be. Okay, so it's number 216. So this way. Or maybe not. I'm at the first apartment trying to get in, and it's 216, and the key is not working. And I love self-guided tours because it makes it so much easier. So I had to go down to the leasing office, and they let me in. She had a little bit of a struggle, but she got it open. And either way, I'm alone now, so I can pull down my mask. But this is Sea Castle in Santa Monica. It's literally like right on the pier. I will show you guys. This one is around 3,600 and something, but they go a little bit lower to like 3,100 something for a little bit smaller. But she said this is a bigger, better unit with a view that I'll let you be the judge of the view, but actually she let me in, but I will show you guys from the door. So when you first walk in, you're literally in the kitchen. So I'm gonna show you guys the best I can, but it's a little bit small, so it's hard to see. But this is the kitchen, literally. That's the front door, that's your refrigerator. You could not have them both open at the same time. And this is what it looks like. You have like a tiny amount of counter space. And then the fridge, oh no, it's a pretty nice fridge. It's got an oven, grill top. It's kind of like old, but new, like microwave and all that. And you have a little bit of counter space, a sink, a dishwasher. But again, it's just making the most of like a micro kitchen. And then you have the living room. So this living room, I guess, is supposed to be bigger than the other layout. I guess you could easily fit like a TV stand there, a couch here, maybe like a little dining table area. But then this one actually has a balcony, which she said like the other one doesn't, and that plays a part in why it's more expensive. Because it actually has like a pretty good sized balcony, but this is on the second floor. So I don't know how I per se feel about that. But it has a pretty large balcony. This looks like the balcony for the other unit, but this is the balcony for this one. I can't fully show in the video, but you can tell like other people have their balconies right there and it's decorated. And And so this is what they mean by the view, because the beach is literally right there in the ocean, but you can't actually see it from the unit. Maybe from those like ones up there, but not from this one. You're basically just looking at this building right here, but it's still like a great amount of space, because like look at my feet, it's like a lot of space. You could easily fit like a couch right there and a grill and stuff. And then on the inside, I'll show you guys what the bedroom looks like. So then back in further, the only other door right here is the bathroom and the bedroom. So this is the bedroom size. Oh, it's kind of a weird shape. It's like this weird wall piece. So it must be like a support beam. So like there's space right here, but that's definitely not wide enough for a bed. Like you'd have to put the bed there. I guess you could make an office space in this nook space right here. It could not fit a bed. Like it's too small, maybe like a twin size bed. And also you're looking just directly into someone's windows. But either way, it's still a great amount of space. You just would probably like that nook space, maybe make like a desk and a dresser and stuff like that. And then the next space, which is right here, you could put a bed and a TV. Though I really question if it's wide enough for a bed. Like I'm serious. Okay, so like across from here to here, you couldn't fit a bed and dresser. Like you'd have to mount your TV. Like even then I'm questioning a bed going that direction. I feel like it would barely fit. And it does look like it has two closets. So it has this closet space right here, which is like a little tiny closet. And then it has a sliding closet. And this one's a little bit deeper. It's not a walk-in, but it's still a pretty good amount of space. And I know I can be judgmental on these spaces, but it is $3,600 and something, and your view is literally of someone else's windows. And then in the bathroom right here, it has a shower and tub combo. And there's a good amount of like floor space right here. Like I don't feel crowded. And then obviously it just has a toilet and sink area. It is like a little bit small in the counter space, but it's actually really not that bad for counter space. It's just that kitchen is tiny. But either way, that is all of the Sea Castle space. And then they actually provide some information on the inside of here. So their main factor is they're really close to the beach, and they really are. And then the other thing is their amenities. They have a small gym space, and then they have a stunning rooftop sky lounge. But it's currently under renovation, but she did say there's footage online, so if I can find it, I will insert it here. And that is what the sky lounge area looks like. I imagine it's very beautiful. You're looking at it right now. I'm not, but I imagine it's beautiful. And then they also have 24-hour valet parking. There's no pool or hot tub or anything, but it's legitimately on the beach. None of the other units we're gonna see are as close as this one is. I grabbed a soda and back to the car and on to the next place. And then this is how they do their valet parking. It's literally just like cars stacked on top of each other. It kind of makes sense though, make the most of the space, but that's so weird. This parking garage is like a death trap. But at least, again, there is the freaking beach. Okay, traffic here is a biatch. Like, just going from one place to another that's like walking distance almost is so difficult. Now the last apartment is a little bit different footage-wise. So this is a very expensive apartment building, and I didn't feel comfortable bringing in my big chunky camera into that situation. Maybe future me, when I do more of these videos, I will get more comfortable, but it is all phone footage. So the audio isn't that great in it, but I hope you guys still enjoy it. Now this unit goes for over $8,000, and there are some concessions involved, but it is still over $8,000, and we will see that now. I totally and epically went the wrong way and entered where valet was not, but they took me anyway. So let's figure out what G, I'm guessing it's G. But yeah, I went in the back entrance and valet was around the corner, but he still took my car, so at least that's good, but that was hella awkward. Maybe this is not the level. That's the spa and the gym. Guess I'm getting my own little mini tour first. Do not know what level the leasing office is. Oh, I think it's because I accidentally got out on P2 because someone was joining me on the elevator. So I think I am supposed to go to G. Now I should probably switch over to a voiceover because, well, the audio is literal crap from here on out. So first she took me to the spa area, and they do have multiple treatment rooms where you can get facials at home. Oh, amazing. And the dry sauna in this area is open until 9 p.m. and they have a wet sauna next to it. But behind there is one of my favorite parts, and that is the gym. It is inspired off of Equinox, you know, the really expensive overpriced gym. Yeah, you have that in your apartment here. And this is the weights level, so they have a bunch of weight equipment, but she took me to the next level. But before that, you have to see this stairwell. It was either the designer or the owner, I can't remember which, they love Louis Vuitton, so they painted this whole entire area a bright, bright green. It's kind of crazy, but kind of cool because every other stairwell is boring. But this area is the cardio level. So they have a bunch of bikes, a bunch of treadmills. They even have a few Peloton bikes. You know, another one of those expensive things that I probably will never have in my life unless I get way more rich. But behind there is what she called the library. It's basically like a work from home lounge space. And then on the rooftop, they have a bunch of different spaces that are broken up in different areas with a lot of greenery. This area is gorgeous. I would want to move in and just go to the rooftop. I would never leave the rooftop. It is amazing. There's multiple different nooks with different areas to hang out, like seating and fire pits. And then they have the third level of the gym. Yes, you can work out on the rooftop in the sunshine looking out at this view that goes from the ocean to the mountains to downtown on the other side. And then they have a giant fake turf area or fox turf, whatever you want to call it. Forget the name. And then they do events out here like movie nights. And the rooftop just seems to continue on forever, and there's a bunch of different nooks. And you can actually rent out these different corner spaces for like events or to hang out with friends. She's like, you know, if you want to have a birthday party up here with the girls, you can rent out a space. And yeah, I don't have any girlfriends, nor can I afford to live here. But they do have a lot of nice hangout areas, including multiple grass areas. But all these grass areas are actually not for pets because they have a whole entire pet park that we'll see soon. But before that, you have to see the pool. The pool does not do itself justice in the rendering. I think it actually looks better in person, and she said it's kind of similar to a Miami type of vibe. And then this area over here is actually not done yet. They want to do a full service bar where you can actually have alcohol, but they just opened in January, so they do not have the permits or all of the stuff they need yet. But the pool area is for the most part done. It only goes to 3.5 feet on the deep end, so I guess rich people don't like to swim. I like to swim, but I would still love this rooftop, even if it's only at 3.5 feet. And then they have a dining section, which is gorgeous. Could you imagine having dinner right there? Yeah, I can imagine, and I would love it. And they also have multiple grills, and they're going to be getting even more furniture. And then behind this area, there is other elevators to other parts of the building. And I believe one is the pet elevator, which is hilarious. They have outdoor swinging beds, which, oh, goals, I would love to swing on there so much. And they have an outdoor garden space. Now that looks a lot better in the rendering than it does in person. Yeah, someone needs to take care of these plants. I would love to. I will come garden for them if they will give me free rent. But behind there is the best pet park I have ever seen in an apartment complex. It is huge. There's doggy bags. It's amazing. And then I also went on a bunch of tours of different units, but I'm going to show you guys the best bedroom I saw. 63 something.
And the price includes your rent, Wi-Fi, one valet parking spot, and package delivery directly to your apartment door.
Perfect. And how much is an additional space?
230 for valet.
Perfect.
Or you can do valet / self-parking for additional 400.
So does it have more square footage, or is it the same square
Oh
footage?
no, it's bigger. It's
It's bigger?
It's like 900 and something square feet.
Oh, okay. So it justifies the price.
Yeah. So it's also on the second floor if you want to take a peek.
And is that with concessions or without?
Before concession.
Oh, okay.
That's a really good option. It's way, way better.
So this is the kitchen space.
That was pretty deep from the closet.
And I like the living room. It's so much brighter in here.
I really love that room. My opinion, it's great. It has a great closet space. It has double vanity.
Oh, is this another one of the walk-ins?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Because you can rearrange everything however you want. This one has a way better bedroom.
Oh yes, this is a much better size and just so much brighter.
Exactly. And then, I don't know, I feel like It's such a cool vibe here.
Oh, I like this one so much better, the outdoor space. I don't know, it's just more welcoming.
More welcoming and more lighting.
Yes, way more lighting. Because the other bedroom felt a little dark.
The other one is dark. Which is like, I always think like you're not really hanging out.
Yeah, it's true. But I do like this one a lot better. Oh, and then it has the double sinks again.
Exactly.
Oh, and it has the soaking tub again.
There's an island coming in most of the apartments, so because of the shipping trade, they don't have them yet.
But they will have islands?
Yeah, there's going to be an island and it's movable, so we can rearrange it however we want.
Perfect. Oh, and then it has a sliding door out here too. But again,
I
love the light.
love this one. This is my favorite 2-bedroom that I have right now.
I don't blame you. This one I think is my favorite of the ones we saw too.
And then I will show you the best price one. Okay, but you're not gonna like it.
I'm not gonna like it.
I'm preparing for this. I mean, it's a great price, and it's the best if you just want to be in the building.
And then, so this one was 54 something?
55.30.
Oh, 55.30. And then the one we just saw?
It was 8,030.
For the one bedroom?
Yes.
Okay, because of the more square footage.
It's way more.
Yeah.
700. The other one is 917.
So this is the underground valet spot, and let's just say my crappy ass car does not belong in this parking lot with all these nice cars. So this one is actually across the street from the cheapest option, ironically. So that is the most expensive building we just saw, and that is the cheapest one we saw that was the first tour. So that building, most expensive building. Kind of ironic. Gotta get your picture in front of the Santa Monica signs.